Microphone check, check. A microphone checker. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, no one. Download Rumble Wallet. Tip creators buy Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. Like, people are going to want a stupid Rumble Wallet, bro. A microphone check, check. I don't know what I did to fix my camera, but I'm so happy. Holy crap, bros. I was up like on market open yesterday. I was up, I don't know, like $7,000 at one point, and then I woke up this morning and it was like flat to down a little. And nice surprise. I mean, Rocket Lab being up 2 is a big part of it. Pretty fly for a white guy, down 37 cents. That's okay. We got a call over there that I didn't, not really happy about in my IRA, because I don't want 100 shares to be called away and have 900 shares. Who wants 900 shares? That's like some dumb, that's almost as dumb as something me, Kevin, would do, buying like 817 shares. No, bro. It's got to be even 100 lots. 813 or something like that. I'm like, who does that? Is his OCD the dollar amount? It has to be an even 1,000. Maybe that's the problem. You only see the dollar amount once. You see the shares every time you check your stock. Every time you check, you see it. I'd rather have one bad OCD occurrence versus just daily. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's too many. You know what I'm saying? What I wish I knew the line is like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? That's just fine. 87. Know what I'm saying? That's too many. You know what I'm. I need to rewatch that show, dude. Such a good show. I'm currently watching. I'm embarrassed. I've been watching. I think I've said this recently. Big Bang Theory. Been going ham on that. Green eggs and ham. Bitcoin got a little jiggy yesterday. Lasted about. Chris had to open his mouth. That lasted about 2 seconds. George Kittle got a Achilles torn yesterday. Do you see the story going on about they live right next to like a PG&E substation, and how the EM frequencies breaking down their collagen and tendons and shit, and they're like the most injured team. I think there might be something to that, bro. Excuse me for 1 second while I take care of some really important stuff in the background. Kevin Henderson in the house. Moreno went wild yesterday. North Korea. Maybe. I fall asleep to either like Insane Curiosity or Star Talk. And it just continues to play, usually Star Talk, but sometimes, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and it'll be Lex Friedman. It'll rotate over to that. Anyway, I woke up and I don't know what Star Talk it was, but the bro was like, he was talking about like how communist countries are worse for human population. And you can see it in the satellite, North Korea versus South Korea, how much better, like industrial lights and stuff. It's dark in North Korea, light in South. South Koreans are 5 inches taller, which is kind of nuts. Anyway, I woke up, went to go pee. That's what I heard, and then I went back to sleep. Bishop in the house. How you doing, brother? Oh, Rocket Lab cooking. I hate to see that. If you didn't detect the large note of sarcasm there. How's everyone? How's everyone doing this fine young cannibal? Morning. I'm doing pretty good. We got 9 grand on Rocket Lab. Hard to complain. NVTS going green. Oh, Black Sky, how's it doing? We're up 93 cents. We are 4 grand away from being break even, which is just as exciting as being up on Rocket Lab because I was down 14 grand on that one at one point. NVTS, we're 8 grand away, which seems like a lot, but I own 2,000 shares, so it's only $4 a share. I say only, but that's a 40%. Wonder if I can get crazy. I think the liquidity over here is not that bad, actually. What's the bid ask? I want to see if I can, because I want to go to like $14, but I'm only going to get 17-cent credit. That's not really moving the needle. I mean, it's about apropos. Like I even know what that means. Bitcoin currently at 90,700, kind of where it's been. It did go right up to, no. It's coiling up. It's going to go one way or another. It's in a bear flag, so some people lead you to believe that bear flags play out 70% of the time or some dumb shit like that. The dumbest thing ever, bro. My Twitter is just feeding me nonstop. And I take that back. I mean, it'd been feeding me nonstop bullshit in Minnesota. It's so fucking crazy there, dude. Like, I would be, you know how I complain about the dog? Man, if I had neighbors honking and people going ape shit all day long, oh my goodness. I can't imagine that's actually going on in cities, bro. And honestly blows my mind that people are so anti. I don't like, I get being against it, but man, they're out there fucking. It's just nuts how anti they are this ICE thing. I don't get it, to be honest. Like, I really don't. Like, that's the hill. That's the hill you want to die on. I mean, we got a lot more problems than, you know what I'm saying. I don't get it. I don't. I really don't. Someone explain it to me. Someone give me just a normal, common sense reason why that's normal for for people to be that emphatic about it. Baltimore in the house. Yeah, how you doing, brother? I saw silver and gold were cruising in high altitudes. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, the market's wanting to cool off. Gold 4,600, silver $5. I don't know, bro. The news is the DOJ is investigating Powell and the Fed. I don't know if it's real or not. Trump said he didn't know anything about it. Look how Rumble's just doing just nuts about their wallet, bro. No one cares about your wallet. Trump says he doesn't know anything about it. That would be a pretty petty move. People are going crazy because he's over budget on updating buildings. I do think it's a bit insane that like whatever buildings they're upgrading are in the billions. I feel like you can build the two new twin towers for less than $1 billion. You bought some Dogecoin because of Musk. That's always a solid investment thesis. That's always a solid investment thesis. Gambling on Musk is a solid thesis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, did I mess up? I think I did, bro. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Jerome Powell looked in shock in the video. I don't think so. He looked like he had some big nuts and didn't care what Trump's doing. All right, Rocket Lab's cooling off. Market's trying to cool off. Nasdaq was down like 200, down 90 right now. E-mini S&P is down 15. Bitcoin 90,008. Ethereum 3,100. ADA 38.7. Night. Night's what I want to accumulate some in the bear market. I want to become a night millionaire. 068. I want it to get down to below a penny. And I will buy 10,000 night, bro. Smart or stupid? We'll find out in the next bull run. Charles Hoskinson did a Happy New Year's video on like the 8th. He doesn't know the rule, bro. No Happy New Year's after the 3rd. And it's a lot of night talk in his videos lately. They were pumping iron hard. A bunch of shillers were pumping iron hard over the weekend. Apparently, there's going to be a deal with Anthropic. Nothing yet. And look, this guy is like, I'm going to buy it on Sunday and it's going to gap up 10%. First of all, if the market's going to know, so you're not going to be able to get it cheap. It's already going to gap up. I'm pretty sure it was up like $1 something. It's up another $1 right now, but they say the dumbest things on Twitter. Tesla's going to be up 10% alone on the reverse merger rumor. First of all, just because one asshat, Shema Tapatia, thinks Tesla's going to reverse merger, doesn't mean anything. Guys, he's just talking for clicks and engagement, bro. Second of all, that's not going to cause Tesla to gap up 10%. Are you insane? Now, if they were to announce that, then I can see that. I don't know about gapping up 10%, maybe. 4-pager, meaning there's about 3.2 pages of nothing new. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? Let's get the poo-poo. You got lucky. Yes. I won't say you got lucky, but man, I kind of was rooting for Carolina. Though I don't know why. I like Devontae Adams, went to my alma mater, so I'd like to see him get a Super Bowl. Now that I think about it, I'm down with, I'm just tired of hearing about how good your coach is. He's okay. But I'd like to see Devontae get a Super Bowl. Anyone else on that team I give a shit about? I like Puka, although he got a little crazy with the Nazi. I don't know. I wouldn't mind Seattle, I guess. I wouldn't mind Buffalo because I like Josh Allen. Josh Allen is technically a hometown boy, but I can't stand Bills Mafia. I like Drake May, but I can't stand New England fans. They're one of the worst out there. Yesterday was tough because I can't stand Philly, and I want to like San Francisco, but I'm surrounded by San Francisco fans, and they make it impossible. Melez in the house. How you doing, brother? Josh Allen is gay. I don't know if you've seen his wife, but I'm jealous. If that's gay, sign me the F up, bro. If Haley Steinfeld, who acted in the greatest movie of 2025 is gay, sign me up. Update your Meet Kevin app. Must update to keep getting, well, that's just shitty coding. The app should automatically update. Why our boy Trump always combative? You're still doing the Anon thing? I think the Anon thing has died, bro. You're too long on that one. We're starting to get estimates of rate cuts getting canceled. Okay, first of all, that's the dumbest thing ever, bro. JP Morgan's estimating rate cuts getting canceled. We're literally a month away from Trump appointing a lackey that's probably going to cut rates 2% on his first fucking. I don't know that. I mean, I would have to deep dive that. Wasn't Anon supposed to be JFK Jr.? Still alive? Markets have been pricing in 2 to 4 cuts. Okay, this is negative alpha. Our bingo board didn't including up pricing cuts plus higher 10-year yields through Fed tampering. Okay. Me, Kevin is headed into Alex Jones territory, bro. Listen, how you doing, brother? Who do you play next week? It depends on who wins the Houston game, right? So if Houston loses, you would play. Who's Houston playing tonight? You predicted that beat Chargers and then beat Jaguars because you wanted the easiest path possible, like a little bitch. Houston, Pittsburgh. You probably want. I think Pittsburgh's a higher seed, aren't they? Houston, you do not want to play Houston. Who has a better defense than you and a pretty freaking good quarterback. It's already the Bills. Are you sure about that? I thought it depended on tonight. Oh, it is. I wonder what changed. Oh, I was thinking of the Patriots is to be determined. Yeah. That'll be a good game. Maybe. I mean, yes, whoever has a better game plan. The Bills' run defense sucks. So I would encourage Denver to get that run game going. They get good pressure. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a good game. Buffalo is actually favored, which is Kind of nuts. Seattle's favored by 7, which is nuts. The Rams are favored by 3, and all the road teams are favored. Bet all the home teams, bro. Patriots will be favored. They knocked us out last year. Revenge, that doesn't mean shit. That's a factor that if you win, you'll be happy. But if you lose, I mean, Buffalo's had 4 revenge factors against Kansas City and lost 4 times. Started off with the infamous 13 seconds. Bitch. Was it 13 or 11? I don't even remember. This unfortunately lowers the bear bull scale slightly. It makes us more shock prone. This is just dribble. Primarily a reaction to Powell today. I don't think so. I don't think that's doing any. Trump is desperate to show affordability, hence he's taking more socialistic populist strategies. What are you talking about? 2025 was about less government and pumping markets and more capital. It might be more about debt and less about, you just drabble. This leaves yields higher, not lower. Markets aren't ready for that. Oh, they're not? The markets don't care, bro. Watch banks. They're at all-time high in earnings start this week. Banks are not going to change the trajectory. The only way banks are going to change the trajectory of the market if like JP Morgan or Wells Fargo needs a bailout. All right, 1 second. A microphone, chick. I'm watching JPM on a potential blah blah pulse at the FHFA. What the hell is that? AMD losing 180, or Nvidia losing 180, AMD back under 200. This is just MK slop. Looks like he completely. Did you miss Tesla back to 433? But this time close. Can we taco trade Trump on the Fed? This is not a trade. Hopefully markets brush off this. No one's taking. First of all, I don't even know. They're just. I think I read it's just investigating. Remember, this is personal. Ooh, he's changing it to this is personal financial advice. I'm kidding. He says not. Rocket is still all the gay ass stocks that he likes, which are gay. Kevin's tempting Robinhood after full tariff. What does Robinhood have to do with tariffs? Oh no, RH. What's RH? Not Robinhood. Kevin's tempted to buy on no recession. Things that are performing poorly now are creating really big lows. Fund, Pins, and Target? No. No. What is this? 2019? 2020? Ugh. Extremely bearish STRC. Yeah, who cares? I'm scared to look. Okay, we're up 5,600. Rocket Lab up $1.50. Struggling. Fly down 72. ASTS just went red. Tesla green. Holy shnikes, son. We get Rocket Lab and Tesla to take off. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. Tesla now up 4. Iron up 3. Come on, Rocket Lab. ASTS going green. Black Sky went red. We got the E-mini S&P down 8. The NASDAQ down 50. The market's going to shake this off and rally today, in my opinion. It's going to be a good day. I don't know about crypto. Crypto is just... This probably is going to go to 5,000. Lots of volume today. Look at this, dude. Is this accurate? October 21st, volume just went through the roof. If that's what this shows. RSI's got some time. Silver, nuts. Same thing. Like silver. What happened? Oh, is it? I don't think that's when the China shit started. When they, just 3 months ago, I mentioned HL Hecla Mining at 8.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
No
I
one
hope it
cares
was
about your
fucking good
stupid
because
ass
it's
mining
useless
stock.
now, isn't it?
You're up at 3x? Yeah. I mean, I wish I bought it, but I can't be in everything, dude. Mining does not, I mean, it kind of interests, it interests me, but it doesn't anymore. Like, I don't know that it's going to 3x from here. Rocket Lab can 3x from here, bro. And it's about to go red. Man, this market, my portfolio is about to go red again. Playing with Smokey, the market's playing with my emotions. Jimmy, haven't looked at that one in a while. Poor Ricky. Let's look at his stupid ass stock. Soundhound, he won't shut up about. Hyundai's going to use Soundhound in the robots. No, they're not. That doesn't even make any sense. Space. That would have been a waste of time. I mean, if he bought it at 3 and sold it perfectly at 5. No, I think he was sold it perfectly. If he bought it perfectly at 2 and sold it at 6.5, good for him. But no one does that. And first of all, that was a major spike, so it probably lasted like 2 minutes. He would have held on. First of all, he wouldn't have bottom ticked it. He would have held on, and he'd be right back a year later. Neo, another one he liked. This one, I mean, if he bottom ticked that one or bought that at 3 and sold it at 7, that would have been a good one. Rocket Lab now down 45 cents. What the shit, dude? Did I miss like a... What the hell? Never fails to disappoint near highs. He never failed to disappoint. EOS, I just kept adding, told you. Uh-oh. EOS looking good, $17. Kurt getting back in the win category. He really likes this IMNM. I don't really know why you would like a biotech stock that has a drug for a rare form of cancer. I don't know what I'm missing there. Ons, I kept telling you, Mom, I keep telling you. Shut the fuck up. She cherry picks, bro. Plus, everyone's a genius in a bull market. These PL calls I gave you are up over 300%. Yeah. What about the ones that lost money. You lost a ton of subscriptions because you got them. Don't option trade like this. You're gonna lose your. The only way to option trade is have a lot of money and put like 1, 2, 3% of your money in options. And in a bull market like this, you can hit a lot of home runs, but it's bad trading, bad practice. You're going to get cocky. You're going to bet heavy and you're going to lose. It'll be interesting to see how she's doing if we go into like a recession or a big pullback that lasts like 12. I mean, she'll have plenty of subscriptions feeding her. Look, I'm not hating. She's a good trader. She's smart. She knows markets, but they're going to get so much defense money. Maybe. SpaceX just got awarded all of a contract. I've been crushing the Wordle. Wordle alert. I'd give it a good 3 minutes if you don't want to know. The word was quark on Saturday. Like, come on. TAIR. Like, now I'm just tempted to go for it on the second word. Attire. ATT. Attire is 2 T's, right? Train. TR. Nope, can't be train. See, I almost made a mistake. Can't be AI. All right, I'll get back to that. I'm so tired of working on firewalls, guys, but at least I have a job. You know what I'm saying? Can't complain. Have a positive outlook about it. Well, now 1 up, 108. Portfolio is now down $4,000. Lovely. As Rocket Lab goes, my portfolio goes. Rocket Lab's only down 50 cents, so this could turn around pretty quickly. ASTS down 270. Like, I don't know what's going on that space stocks are flying and now they're crashing. SMR down 92 cents. NASDAQ must be down. Oh, it's only down 50. Tool in London, England. Wonder if Matthew Lake went and checked them out. Third Eye, Stinkfist. Man, they played a lot of the Undertow album. No, I take that back. One song. Bro, this is an old school fucking. What is this song? Merkaba? Never heard of it. Oh, this is 97. No wonder. I was going to say. Mexico is deploying massive army forces to U.S. borders, and bro, we're not going to be going across. What do you? Dumbasses, bro. You think we're gonna roll tanks in through the? No, we're coming in with stealth jets and Apache helicopters, bro, from fucking the coast off aircraft carriers or even from land. Like, you're not gonna. This is. I don't. This Homeland Security news might be like a made up bot account. Rhea Seahorn accepts her first ever Golden Globe. Good for her.
Parties that get pretty scary for someone like me sometimes, and the women in this room have been incredible in the last.
She hasn't been saying anything about ICE, all this ICE stuff. Some of these actors, what's Mark Ruffalo? I like that show he was in, but that dude's off his rocker with politics, dude. He is deep left. San Francisco might be a third world city. You got that right. But the team is full of pro-Trump athletes. I know Purdy is. Kittle's probably pro-Trump. Is that Bosa? He's probably pro-Trump. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's wearing a hat. They do this walkout to a boombox. You enjoy it? Yeah, I do watching this guy lose. I can't stand this guy. I don't like to say like I can't stand someone or hate someone, but man, that guy's a douche. Tony Dungy, NFL playoff scheduling is not fair. I don't know what he's going to say here, but I will say that having a game on Monday night is fucking terrible. Great for the fans, terrible for the teams playing. They're going to have to play on a short week and probably go on the road. I mean, that's not fair. This late in the season, recovery time is crucial. Rams and Bears played Sunday games. They will face each other on Sunday with an extra day of rest. 49ers played on Sunday and will face Seattle on Saturday. Short week. In the AFC, Bills will have to travel to Denver on a short week because there's a Monday night game. The Texans play Pittsburgh. The winner will automatically have he even broke it down better than me. Yeah, that's not fair, dude. Oh, those are adult grown men and professional. I mean, the Bills had 2 weeks to prepare. I mean, the Broncos had 2 weeks of rest. So that's just the joy. No, wait. That's nuts. All right, whatever. Mobile defense. I put this in the Discord. Here's some plays for. No, I didn't put this one. I put one for space. Why do you like in that Pittsburgh? Who do you like? Fuck, dude. I don't know, man. I like the Texans. The Texans defense is the best defense in the league. And we'll have to see what's his face. The quarterback's been really hot. They got a good run game. Stroud's been playing really well, but if I recall, he can fall. Both of these teams can fall apart in the playoffs. You're right about Crow. Dude has been talking rubbish. The dude sounds like he got wrecked. Yeah, he probably put a lot into Cardano like a dumbass, thinking it was going to go to $32. Yeah, I like him, but I don't think he's mentally stable. Maybe BitBoy, he didn't even fight BitBoy. Maybe whoever he fought gave him a concussion and he's early stage CTE. He's a little wacko with his politics too. And he's just a little, like he's an all-in kind of like Kool-Aid sipper. On whatever he latches onto, he just sips the Kool-Aid, whether it's politics or Cardano. And I can get fallen in love with Cardano. It made him millions because he bought it and lightning struck his ass. You know what I'm saying? Did really well. I think he bought a shitload of it at like on the pennies on the dollar, and it went to $3 or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? He likes the taste of Charles nuts. He's addicted to the salt that comes off Charles nutsack. Again, I like Crow, but he's a little woo. Little cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Come on, around, chink chink. No Ricky today? I can hardly even look at the price of crypto anymore. It's crazy. Which is crazy because more of my net worth that I have available to me is in crypto. I just, if it goes on a nice run, it'll just be a pleasant surprise. ATT train TR nope. A, Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Baird raises Rocket Lab price to 100. Buy rating. Let's go. That was an hour ago. Rocket Lab still down 43 cents. The portfolio is only down $1,000. Fly down $1.40. Maybe you can get another chance, Ricky. Iron up 2. Tesla up 4.5. Don't ask me why. Tasty Trade's doing that stupid thing where it flashes. I just got a hunger pain. This guy tomorrow, if the Iran Anthropic deal isn't announced, yeah. Mexican troops being deployed to the U.S. borders. Come on, bro. Let's do a poll. Haven't done a poll in such a long time. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, dude, that guy doesn't. First of all, he's done in a month. And he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that was committing fraud or what. I don't even know. Like, why would, come on, make it make sense, dude. What, do you really think the Fed is like funneling money? Trump said he's not even aware of it. What? Powell, let's see if we can get some real Powell. Video message. Yeah, he is not giving, he gives 0 fucks. Response after federal prosecutors open a criminal investigation. Trump is able to imprison Powell. That's not going to happen. If Donald Trump is able to successfully imprison Jerome Powell on the basis of spending too much on a building remodel, I'm pretty sure my wife is going to get the electric chair. That's pretty funny. But you have to be an effing moron to think Powell and the Fed are actually guilty. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. He's like, he's first of all, he was annoyed. And then he saw what he saw and he's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Trump is such a kid, like a 5-year-old sometimes. Don't you dare talk about Trump. I'll unsubscribe. Unsubscribe and take a big fat double scoop of my nuts. And there's nothing here, bro. Trump was right. You Trump Kool-Aid sippers or something else. You Trump Kool-Aid sippers and you Trump derangement people are just fucking nuts. Dude, it's done in May. I think it's March, isn't it? What is the last month for Powell and the Fed? May. Good for you, Ricky. Smarter than me. The Department of Justice wants to indict Powell. Somalia fraud in Minnesota. They're blind. Insider trading of members by Congress. They're blind. Here's 601 Venmo transaction. They got a telescope. Open the pic. Okay. All right. We're already back to feed me stuff you know I love clicking on. DHS woman killed in ICE-involved shooting. What? ICE officer feared for her life. What? CNN. I'm not effing leaving, J Pal. This is good. This is such a good movie. Trump called Powell a nincompoop. Yeah. Oh for 2. Oh for 3. Oh for 4. Oh 5. So I guess that, I think Houston's winning tonight. What's the line? Houston -3. I don't know. Pittsburgh's like kind of they hang in there and they have a chance to win it at the end. But I think the Texans got a good defense too. So I don't know. I really don't know. Rocket Lab down 90, so the portfolio is going to be getting a little tanked. You guys are 50-50 with 4 votes. Like, why would you be anti us going in there and taking out major cartels, trafficking fentanyl. Have you been to Philadelphia? Dudes are walking around like all backwards and like shit, like completely contorted. There's also like car fentanyl that I learned about this weekend that makes its rounds every now and then. It's 100 times more deadly than fentanyl. Like you can't even go out and get coke or heroin anymore because you're high risk of dying. What are you laughing about? These people have nothing better to do than Yeah, I don't get it, Faldor. I don't like emphatic, just lost their minds over it. I don't get why. I really don't. Someone give me one reason. Look at Rocket Lab must be, Rocket Lab's about to go green, as is my portfolio. Someone give me one reason that it makes sense to go out and threaten people. I mean, they're threatening Nick Sorter's life. Like they're threatening people's lives. They're threatening the life of that ICE officer. Like you're against us arresting illegal immigrants. And your response is, and you're going nuts because someone got anti-lifed and you want to call it the M word, but you're going to go out there and threaten lives and violence. Like you're so against this. They're not executing babies here. Everyone gets death threats on the internet. No, bro. I mean, did you watch this? I feel like Farnswoggle's out there marching. Now we have it dedicated to simping for ICE. Yeah, pretty much. Bitch. He's out there marching, getting tear gassed. Like, I see videos of them saying shit like, if you didn't have a gun, I'd beat the fuck out of you. Barnes is a real one. I don't even know where you stand. They sprayed his car. They're smashing him. They're threatening his life. Like, I legit think if he got out of the car, they might kill him. I'd rather smell my farts and pick fights. Yeah, dude. Like, I think law enforcement's there was reports. Someone showed a screen of the Minnesota Police Department dispatch saying, don't go to these areas where they're protesting. They don't want to get involved. If I were ICE, I would just what do you do with them? Arrest them, throw up many detention camps and fine them like $10,000 for, oh, Tom, that's against protesting. That's not peaceful protesting, bro. I don't like federal agents in your state. Why? What's your beef with federal agents? Are you illegal? Is that why? You didn't get your H-1B1? They're not going to deport you if you're making like 100,000. If you get arrested, they do a background check on you and they see that you're making money and you're being a productive member of society. They're going to push you over here and say, hey, if I was, would you be okay with them deporting me? I would be bummed, but I'm probably not going to deport you because you're a useful member of society. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with the fraud. Like there's a lot of Somalian fraud. They've been going at it, bro. They've been going at it. And then they don't like the Mexicans that are over here selling drugs, right? That's what they want. That's who they want to get rid of. And there's going to be some, friendly fire, some casualties of people that aren't. Those fools are legal immigrants. What are you talking about? So you're mixing. I don't even know what you're talking about. You're mixing my brain up by not making any sense. There was a video. I don't know if it's true, but this dude was talking about the last person to get killed in Minnesota was a white girl by the first Somalian cop in the United States. That shit could be made up, but you can't. I don't even know what to believe anymore. I mean, I believe this because that's from Nick Sorter, who I think is a bit of a douchebag, but I guess I don't know if he's a douchebag or not. I just know a lot of his tweets would show up on my timeline of stupid shit. I think he's an Alex Jones boy. All right, Rocket Lab, back up 45 cents. The Somalian people are not, and some of them are, some of them aren't. I don't understand. You know, Paul Revere was a silversmith. Nope. Me and my horsey. How did that go? Me and my horsey. Anyways, I made Chipotle money on CDO on Friday. Yeah, hell yeah. Good for you. Estimate the amount of Somalians that are here illegally. And if they're here legally and doing fraud, throw them in jail. Or take away their citizenship and ship them back. That's a better plan, in my opinion. So that way they don't waste our tax dollars in prison. If you're going to commit fraud and you gain citizenship, nominate backwards as uh-oh. I've been raided. I don't know what that means. That's my first time, bro. Backwards internet. Thank you. No one's here. If they've obtained citizenship, if they've come over here and attained citizenship, because I was reading that like they're really tight knit and that word of mouth. Like the reason they came here is because they went to the Minnesota area and they were able to get jobs and like meat packing, hard jobs in meat packing plants and shit, but it was good income and word spread. But the same word will spread if they find ways allegedly to get money that's not so legal. I would say if you were born here, I guess throw them in jail. If you weren't born here and you got here and you have a visa or revoke it, send them back. I don't know. That's tough. Send them back to an area where basically like genocide and shit. Based on recent data, the total Somalian is 259,000 with 800,000. Damn, bro. They love Minnesota. Home to the largest of a nation, estimated 22,000 are non-citizens. These figures are approximations. And there's estimates of, currently they found like 600 million in fraud, estimates up to $1 billion, which seem lofty according to Grok. Like, I've done some research on this. I have nothing against Somalians that want to be here and be productive members of society. I have everything against white people, black people, Mexicans, Somalians that want to sell fentanyl, that want to defraud my taxes. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what race, color. I don't. I'm surrounded by Indians. Don't care. They're productive members of society. They keep their lawn. They keep their grass cut. There's a good chance if I fall down and injure myself out in the street that a doctor lives next to me, or, you know, I have some dental pain. I can just shout, "Oh, my tooth hurts," and a dentist will come running out. Or I'm like, "Oh my goodness, I'm getting sued." A lawyer's going to pop out. That's what it looks like to Farns and me, who ICE is getting, productive members of society. I don't want them. First of all, I'm pretty sure Farnswoggle's whiter than me. I'm pretty sure you're white or Mexican. My money's still on Mexican, bro. I don't want him going after Jason. He was a productive member of society. He's not anymore. They were getting anything else. Fox would plaster the names and their crimes of each. That's not true. I'm whiter than sour cream. That's pretty white. Sour cream's pretty fucking white, bro. Sour cream goes good on anything. Frosted Flakes? No. Pancakes? No. Pizza? No. Tacos? Yes. Burritos? Yes. KC 44 is a problem. What does that even mean? From Max Crosby. What does that even mean? Autistic? Dollop will do you. A little dab will do you. Yeah, I'm autistic, bitch. Cam Jones. A fruit bowl? Nah, I don't want sour cream on my fruit bowl. My nuts? Would you like sour cream on my nuts? You might. Spaghetti? Are you fucking crazy? Anything? Spaghetti? Gabagool? Rigatoni? Ugh. My nuts in your face is pretty productive? Yeah. I don't think so, but you might. You might think they are. Don't be mad because you're no longer. I guess you're productive walking your little gay ass dog around Hollywood. Sour cream on spaghetti. There is no way that's true. I can't believe 4 votes. Who's backwards the internet? He does some Lego shit. He gets more views than me. Live builds of the Star Trek Enterprise. This guy's all over the place. Playing Battlefield. Likes this Ethan Ralph. Who the hell is Ethan Ralph? Is this him? Is that you? Backwards. Internet. Dude's top tier member. Dude's making 117,000. What? He rated with all one of his viewers. Yeah. I'm probably trying to siphon some of my viewers away. I love when ice takes out ice. That's fucked up. He will seek full custody of his 1-year-old son. He shares with Ash. How many women is he impregnated? Listen, you Silicon Valley right wing Fs. If you don't get your orange lapdog to back the F off our friend Jerome, we financiers are going to send treasury yields. So, okay. Let's see how filthy this move is. How does that go? Dingle Dally. I can't remember. What do they say on Letterkenny when they make a move like that? Something silly. Dirty Dingle Dally. I slipped on black ice. I thought it was regular ice. Ben, when I get up, my wallet. Oh, did I miss the real off? I don't know. We never looked at that one stock. Denmark renames Greenland, so Trump will never Epstein Island. That's old. You posted something, Jason, that is like it was cool, but I see it like all the time, every 3 months. That Pearl Jam, cassette, all these were released within 44 days. That shows up on my Twitter timeline like once every 60 days for engagement. Amplitech. AMPG. This is a really low market cap. Got a little boost today on the pump. This is like Twitter. Sometimes they pump and dump some shit, bro. It's like the old Yahoo message boards. Oh yeah, the poo-poo report was up there with one of the worst reports he's done. Well, now at 110. Rocket Lab red again. Portfolio is pretty flat with a little negative drip. Little negative drip. You're gonna see Foo Fighters on Wednesday benefit. You don't see that I don't see what anymore. I have it on top chat. Ooh, this popped into a Ricky chart there. In this uptrend. This came out really high on IPO and dropped all the way down 15 to 24 cents. Holy shit. All the way back up to 20. Can this get back to all-time highs? They make like rocket parts and shit, I think. Designs and builds high-tech electronic components to help satellites communicate. Speeds up to 5G and 6G networks. Supports quantum computing, strengthens defense. I mean, this is like betting on a borderline penny stock, borderline shitcoin. $78 million. It was 60 million last night, or 60 some. I mean, if you wanted to throw a little bit at it, if the market goes down, this one is going to go down pretty hard. Kind of tempted to throw some at it, to be honest. Let's look at technical analysis, which you know I make all my decisions based off this. So it's bouncing out the bull market support band. It went above it, it back tested it, went down, went back up. Technically, it would need to back test again. But it's above all moving averages. These are dailies. The bull market's a weekly. And the 20 is going back above. I don't hate it. Technical analysis wise, I don't hate it. You don't see that much good music come out in 1 year. Well, I mean, that's because we're boomers. I mean, we're not listening to the new music for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, how would you know? If you go to talk to some 14-year-old, in 30 years, you're going to be, oh, I can't believe Taylor Swift and all these other, like, gay-ass artists out right now. Oh, man, they all released bangers within 12 days of each other. You live in your little 80s rock bubble, bro. You can't think outside the box. You little simp ass bitch. I mean, I agree with you, but most of today's music is shite. R-I-R-A. Ratatouille. Up 17 and a half. That's up for Rocket Lab Green again. Let's go. Uh-oh. My stream dropped. I hate it when it does that. Are we back? Looks like it's trying to drop. I don't know. YouTube is not receiving enough video. I think we're still live. Are you guys getting? It's weird. Looks like a bunch of skinny black dudes wearing blouses and lip gloss with auto. Yeah. You guys call me the racist. Video quality, video stream's really bad right now. I don't know why this happens. Now is about a good time as any to wrap it up anyway. Portfolio screen. Bitcoin trying to get the J word. I don't want to say it out loud, but Bitcoin getting a little JJ. Bitcoin 91.5. ADA 39. ETH 31.20. I low-key think Ethereum's going to go to all-time highs. I said this last week. I think there's going to be one last death rattle. And it's going to be your opportunity to get out. People are going to tell you this time is different. Bitcoin's going to 250,000. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. But I will sell the shit out of my Ethereum and Cardano if it goes up. Gonna put your life savings in it now? And what? Oh, Ethereum? I'm not calling it a silver platter. The options over here are terrible. Yeah, I'm not throwing money at this cheap ass stock. LDI kind of fizzling. I do anything there? Not really. Fly only down 88 cents now. I do have a little bit of FOMO and energy right now. FOMO. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And bye-bye. Okla 102. We missed that one. I mean, yeah. I don't know about this one right now. SMR. You know, my thoughts on that one. I'm just going to let that one continue for pretty much a free ride. And if it plays out, it plays out. If it don't, all right. Portfolio's up nice. We're up 82 grand for the year across 2 accounts. We're up 76,000 in the IRA for the year that we're 12 days in. Up 6,300 in the small account for the year. Not hating that. Not loving it. I need to be up 100% for the year on both accounts by the end of January. I'm not asking for much. It's doable. All right, everyone. Looking at my Wooler. Is it Wooler or Wooly? Looking at my Wooly. It's about that time. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Love you.